I apologize for the delay. This is the new Skoda Fabia, which I got to spend some time with not too long ago. Let's have a look at it. Welcome to the 4th generation Skoda Fabia. The Fabia, for the uninitiated, is Skoda's subcompact hatchback or B-segment car here in Europe. It's been a bestseller for over 20 years now, and the 4th generation aims to modernize and refine the formula that people have grown to love. First things first, the Fabia now sits atop the VW Group's MQB A0 platform, which is a major upgrade over the previous generation. That means more tech and, more importantly, a bigger vehicle with more space. This is the first Fabia to crack 4 meters in length, and that means it's a lot more spacious and practical. You might be a little surprised to hear that the new Fabia does not offer electrification of any kind. It's refreshingly old school, and this is especially true in Macedonia. The entire engine lineup consists of two 1-liter naturally aspirated triples with either 65 or 80 horsepower. Likewise, in Macedonia there are only 3 trim levels: Active, Ambition, and Style. The car we're looking at here is a Style with the 80 horsepower motor, and it's finished in the unashamedly bright Phoenix Orange with a contrasting graphite grey roof. In other European markets, Skoda also offers 2 TSI turbo engines with either 115 or 150 horsepower, and you can also get a DSG automatic transmission, as well as a 6-speed manual, but in Macedonia we only get a 5-speed manual. The exterior styling of the new Fabia is definitely a highlight for me. While it is definitely evolutionary more than revolutionary, it's now perfectly in line with Skoda's current design language, and it's definitely a sharp-looking small hatchback without being offensive or obnoxious. I don't know if this particular color would be my first choice, but it is definitely eye-catching. This car with the Style trim level also brings a few niceties like front and rear parking sensors, LED headlights and taillights, keyless start, and these alloy wheels which have an aero cover on them. Yes, you can take it off. So that's the exterior of the Fabia, but what about the interior? Well, you'll be pleased to hear that there have been some major changes in here as well. Stylistically, I like the new air vent design and the seat fabric, and the one here on the driver's side actually has the Fabia script on the side. It's a nice little piece of attention to detail. The seats are very comfortable and highly adjustable, and Skoda's latest steering wheel design has made it into the new Fabia, which is awesome to see. This particular one did not have the digital gauge cluster, but it is available as an option. Mercifully, this Fabia has the older VW infotainment system, which is, at the moment, better than the latest one, which is still a little laggy from what I've heard. You also get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which are accessed by plugging in your phone via the USB-C ports, and there's also VW's Air Care system that filters the air coming into the cabin. The Style trim level also brings some driver assistance systems like Lane Keep Assist and Driver Attention Alert. The shifter feels nice in the hand as well, but I'll reserve my thoughts on that when I get behind the wheel. As for the rear seats, the Fabia is obviously no minivan, but because of the new platform and the car itself growing in size, there's a surprising amount of room in the rear seats. Certainly more than you would expect, and because the Fabia retains a pretty boxy form factor, headroom is pretty good also. Yes, I know that the driver's seat was slid all the way back and reclined significantly. That was taken into consideration. Finally, it's time to talk cargo space. Interestingly, even 15 years later, the trunk button on the key functions exactly like it does on my Mark V Golf. It's not a trunk release at all, but rather it unlocks the trunk separately from the doors if you need to throw something in there in a pinch, and locks it again once you close the tailgate. Anyway, the Fabia's cargo area is a big talking point due to the class-leading 380 liters of space. That's exactly on par with the Mark VIII Golf, and 50 more liters than the old Fabia, which is seriously impressive for a B-segment hatchback. If you do need more space, the seats do fold down, increasing the storage space to 1,190 liters. Finally, even though I wouldn't normally be able to do this, I managed to squeeze in starting up the new Fabia. This is what it sounds like. So that's the new Skoda Fabia. The 4th generation has left a pretty good impression so far, and with all of the headline features it has going for it, it seems to me like it will continue the trend of being a bestseller in the B segment. I will put that to the test further when I drive the new Fabia soon. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit like and subscribe to the channel. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, there will be links in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.